Robin.
Hey, man, we got to go right to the phones. We got Jon Jones on the line. UFC 128, right?
Yes.
Oh, the press conference is Wednesday at Radio City Music Hall at 12:30. Free and open to the public. I didn't know that. Broadcast live on UFC.com. So let's say hi to Jon Jones.
John is the main event.
Yes, of course he is. Hey, Mr. Jones, how are you, sir? Welcome to the show.
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
Good. Are you in New York yet?
Yes, I am. I'm actually in New Jersey.
Oh, okay. We should have had you come in. What part? Are you close to the city?
Yeah, I am close to the city. I'm not sure my exact location, though.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. You're probably in town. When did you come in?
I got in yesterday morning.
So what are you going to do? I know you got to train all week, or are you done with training now?
No, I'm going to train all week. I got this interview with you guys, and then I got to get fitted for a suit, and then I'm going to go work out at a Crewfield Nurses Gym called the Watt Academy over by Soho. And then I'm going to work out later on tonight. Around the time I'll be fighting at the hotel, probably do a little cardio blast.
Oh, okay.
John, you're fighting in 5 days. So why do you still have to work out? What could you possibly learn in 5 days, sir?
I'm not going to try to learn anything new. All that stuff is already done. I'm just trying to get my lungs adjusted to having, being in great cardio at sea level.
Oh, all right. There, you answered the question. Because I'm thinking 5 days out, you guys just want to just completely chill and just, wait for the fight.
Nope. No, I train at high altitude in Albuquerque, and I'm trying to push myself to different limits.
Gotcha.
Do you hate to impress week of the fight? Because I mean, you got to be very, very focused on just fighting.
No, I don't mind doing press. Fighting is who I am. It's a part of my being, and it's like second nature to me now. So, despite anything I do before the fight, once that cage closes, whatever I've trained will just come to pass. So,
how much? And you're fighting for the belt. How much time have you had to get ready for this fight? Because I know it was not supposed to be you fighting.
Not too much time. I got to train for 5 weeks for this fight. I just competed not too long ago against Ryan Bader. So
yeah, and how long would you train for?
Normally, I will put in about 8 weeks.
So Rashad Evans got hurt. He hurt his knee, and then all of a sudden they just tell you that you're fighting Shogun.
Yep, just like that.
And do you have the option? Did they offer this to Rampage, and he said no, there's not enough time, or was that a rumor?
No, that's totally true. I think Rampage weighs about 250 right now, and I think he would have spent the whole 5 weeks trying to lose, 10 pounds a week. So that's just wouldn't be possible for him.
Wait, why would you go up to 250 if you're an active fighter? I don't get that. I understand after fights you want to chill out and live your life a little bit, but to gain that much weight sounds a little crazy.
Hello?
Much of a trainer in his off time.
We couldn't hear you. Your phone cut out a little bit.
No, I'm sorry.
We heard you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now I can.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
I love that commercial.
And can you hear me now?
Yes.
And I love that commercial.
That's it. Perfect.
Can you hear us?
I was saying the key word was an active fighter, and I don't really think Rampage is very active on his downtime.
Oh, okay. He just kind of sits around and eats.
Yeah.
That's funny. Rampage just gets fat in between fights. If he was here right now, I would never be laughing at that. I'd be like, come on, man. That's bullshit.
No, not at all.
Have you fought him or no? Even in amateur or no?
No, I haven't, but I've been watching him since I was a young kid, and, I'd be honored to fight Rampage.
How do you feel that UFC kind of gobbling up Strikeforce?
I think that's interesting. Strikeforce was a good leverage for a lot of fighters to have a little more negotiation power. And now that the UFC officially owns the whole game of MMA, I guess what Dana says totally goes now, which is cool with me because I'm on his good side.
Thank you. You just said what we think. We help take down regular radio, and then guess what? There's no competition. So then the company that you help make bigger, they just kind of screw you on the low end. Of course these guys aren't excited that they're coming together. We love Dana White, and we think he does take care of his people more than most or whatever. But, you can't negotiate with anyone else now.
Right, and Dana White definitely takes great care of me, and he does so much behind the scenes that people don't realize between charity events. He's paid for fighters' personal health things. He's loaned money to fighters. He really he really is the king of MMA, and I appreciate the role that he plays.
Yeah, I think he'll, in the end, take care of you guys. But, I mean, from a fan standpoint, to see some of these guys in the UFC now, that's really exciting.
But isn't it better, too, because you have like one NFL, you have one NBA, even though you have different teams and stuff, isn't it kind of better to all be under one umbrella so it doesn't all get splintered? And you know what I mean? It's kind of easier to focus on the sport when there's just one league.
Absolutely. And, I know Strikeforce in the past has had some issues with professionalism. So I think that Dana taking over, it can only be a good thing. I mean, look what he's done with the UFC, the WEC. He's very business savvy, and I'm sure this will only be good for the sport in a lot of ways.
Are you nervous that you haven't had enough time to train? Is there any part of you that says, like, hey, I'm glad I'm doing this. I got, like, lucky by the numbers that, Rampage couldn't do it and Evans got hurt. But is there any part of you that's a little nervous about not having enough time?
No, not at all, man. Ali said a quote that said, "Don't count the days, make the days count," and that's what I've done. There's 24 hours in a day, and I really take advantage of every hour by studying on my free time, eating healthy, training, working fast switch muscles, working everything, and I feel totally prepared.
And you're going to be at the press conference, which is Wednesday at 12:30 at Radio City here in New York. And it's, again, like Ope said, UFC.com, and it's free and open to the public. And they said that the fans who come to the press conference, you're going to get a free UFC T-shirt while supplies last. So if you guys want to go to the press conference, if you get there on time, you will get a shirt if they have them. If they don't, you get nothing.
Yeah, this is going to be really sweet.
Nothing.
Yeah, you get to see if you could lift Rampage up.
I talked to Dana about the press conference, and he's got 7 shirts, so that's very good news. Get there early, though.
Yeah,
Going to go fast. 7 shirts for everybody.
No, there's more than 7 shirts.
Oh, sorry.
He's probably got fucking pinkberry spilled on all of them, too. Has Dana made you eat pinkberry yet? Are you guys kind of tired of Dana and his pinkberry obsession?
I haven't heard of this.
Oh, it's all he tweets about. It's every pair of gloves he gives away is behind a pinkberry somewhere. It's really this creepy relationship with this delicious food he has.
It's funny. Yeah, hey, on top of that press conference, my manager called the Everlast Company, and I'm going to be signing tons of gloves and MMA gloves and boxing gloves and just MMA apparel and handing that out also. So, guys, make sure you're there because you don't want to miss that opportunity.
I've only met you one time very briefly backstage, and you seem like you're pretty fan-friendly. Most of you guys are pretty cool with the fans.
Yeah, I love the fans. I realize that it's a spectator sport, and without fans watching it, I mean, who will we be really?
Now, you're in a relationship. How hard is it to how hard is it to avoid the women? I mean, it's got, you're a fighter. Women love fighters.
Oh, yeah, and sexy, tall, chocolate one, too.
Yeah. I don't want to phrase it like that, but it's kind of what I was thinking.
You think I'm hot. No, I'm joking. No, I actually have a girlfriend that I'll be marrying within the next year or so. So, girls aren't too much of a problem for me.
How far before a fight? Is it a big myth that fighters don't have sex before they fight? Like, how long do you give your body without it because you want to keep your energy? Is that true or is that bullshit?
No way, man. I just masturbated last night. So
that's great. I guess I could be a fighter then. All right.
It's a myth.
So yeah, you don't have to be like a month before. It doesn't mean anything to you. Hello.
Testing. He's gone.
Uh-oh.
I was done with him.
What happened?
No, that wasn't me this time, I swear.
No one hung up on him.
No.
Tsunami.
Hello?
Something happened. Hello?
Hello?
Ding dong.
Hello?
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 I remember that.
Of course you do.
I had 3 questions left.
Hello? Anyone else in here?
Hello?
Hey, who's
Ding
this?
dong.
What happened to Jon Jones?
Ding dong. Hello?
Hello?
John?
Hold on.
Hello? Hey, what's up, guys? Are you there?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Anyone in here?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hey, John, we're back.
Are you on an iPhone?
Yeah, what phone are you on? Because we don't want that phone.
Yeah, we got cut off. What phone are you on?
I'm on a Crackberry.
Oh, all right.
I just threw mine in the garbage. Do the same.
What service?
And I was the biggest fan of those guys.
TNT.
AT&T, of course. How did we know?
Exactly.
It was lousy AT&T. He's across the river, and we can't hear him. I thought you said you masturbated and hung up. I'm like, what a great outline that is. I'd like to end every conversation like that.
I don't know where we were, John. I'm sorry.
Just a couple more questions.
Yeah.
The press conferences again. The fight is. Let me promote the fight. It is Saturday night. You're fighting for the light heavyweight championship against Shogun. Uriah Faber is on the bill. Eddie Wineland, and I never know how to say this guy's name. Yoshihiro Akiyama?
That's right.
Oh, I actually got it right. Okay. And the press conference, you get a free shirt while supplies last if you go Radio City 1230. Can you act at all? Because like all these guys are doing movies. Can you act?
Yeah, I think I can act pretty well. Definitely.
Have you ever taken an acting class, or you just kind of think you could just wing it?
I haven't, but I was like a singer in high school and stuff like that, and I was around the same field of things, I think.
And this is the last question I have for you, because what is the closest to fight time you've ever had to go to the bathroom? I'm upset. I pee constantly. And I'm thinking, like, besides the fact I get the shit beat out of me, having to go into a ring, what do you do if you go into the ring and you got to go to the bathroom?
You know what? It was funny because you have to have the commission to watch you tape your hands and watch you tape the gloves onto your hands.
Oh my God! His phone went again. This is not me.
No, we're not doing.
No. People get confused.
Hello?
I know what he's. Are you there, John?
He's here.
I'm here.
Okay.
So we heard up to the point where obviously the commissioner or somebody has to watch you get your hands taped and stuff, so there's no funny business going on. I already know what you're going to say. So now you're all wrapped up, and now you have to take a leak, so someone has to pull your wiener out, right?
No, not exactly. I was so nervous for the Stephan Bonner fight, I actually had to poop. And I had to my MMA gloves on, and then I had to wipe with my MMA gloves on. It was just so awkward. It was just
shit! Did you? Let's be honest with each other. We're men. Did you leave a little on the gloves to make it hurt a little more?
I got a little spur in the front of the gloves. I think that's why.
How long before fight time did you actually take a dump?
Is it on again? This is too good. This is good shit.
His phones.
I'm just really glad Stephanie didn't get pink eye.
Oh, no, you cut out, and it obviously had a great line.
Yeah, this AT&T is just horrendous.
I think what we missed, Jimmy said how
long before the fight was that?
Yeah.
How long before you went into the ring?
I said I pooped about 15 minutes before the fight, and I'm really glad Stephan didn't get pink eye.
But how great would that be if you just got shit in his eye and got disqualified for that? God. You'd be an MMA legend.
That's horrible.
Jon Jones, we just became big fans of yours.
Yeah, you know what? Next time I'll have to come into the studio and do it in person.
Yeah, we would like that because it's much easier. All right, we'll promote the fight. It's Saturday night.
A lot of us are going, so we can't wait. Yeah,
UFC 128, and it's going to be the press conference is on UFC.com, 12:30. Now, is this fight being shown? This is a pay-per-view, or is this being shown for free? It is pay-per-view. Okay. What a dumb question. Is it for free? What a naive child's question that was.
Is it for free? Mister, is it for free?
All right, it's at... I'm sorry, John, go ahead.
No, it's definitely not free, buddy.
All right. And it's at Prudential Center in Newark. I'm not sure if tickets are available.
Can I ask one last hack question? I love asking you guys this. Worst injury you had? Because it just amazes me what kind of punishment you guys could take.
Yeah, worst injury that I've had? Actually, I haven't had any injuries yet. I think probably what happened the most that really hurt was I twisted my wrist a few camps back, and I had to continue training with a really sore wrist.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad. Yeah. Compared to other things.
Injury free.
All right.
Well, good luck Saturday, John, and I really hope you beat him. I would like to see you be the next light heavyweight champion.
All right, man. I appreciate it big time. Thank you, guys.
All right, we'll see you Saturday.
Thank you, John. Jon Jones, everyone, from the UFC. Yeah, we'll see him Saturday.
AT&T is just so...
I fucked up our interview.
What an embarrassingly bad service. Ugh. He's right over in Jersey, and we can't hear him.
But it goes up into space.
I was at my brother's restaurant yesterday and wanted to tweet some shit, and...
No signal?
I couldn't get a signal.
Couldn't get a signal?
In my own restaurant.
It's fucking horrible.
It's so fucking infuriating.
I'm looking forward to that fight, actually.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
I like to clap and yell, yay.
A lot of yays?
Yeah. I like to act like a retard in events.
We're going to have fun.
You need to show me. I have to tape something after this, so you have to show me your card, who you know at the thing, so I could look.
Nope.
I might know them.
That was a tease. I can't have the expert.
Is their name Steve J.O.? I don't want to say his name.
Wait a minute. You know the same expert?
Better get him quick.
How do you know this guy?
Somebody slid him under my door. He's skinny.
How do you know this guy?
Oh, I know. I was just joking. I was saying Steve Jobs. I was kidding.
Well, it is a Steve.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
I can't help you.
I have no idea where they are.
Everything you use it for, though, will have my logo on it.
I have the iPod. I sit on it. I put it in my man purse.
Our pal, Dr. Michio Kaku, and I hope we get him back on the show soon. He's very busy with the rest of the media. He'll get to us eventually again, I'm sure. He was on our show April 19th, 2010. So almost a year ago.
A year ago.
About 11 months ago, okay? Give or take. And this is what he said 11 months ago on our show. Now, obviously, 2012 BS. What's the one thing we got to worry about as humans? What's the next big thing? And you told us last time an earthquake taking out a city, a major city.
Tsunami.
A tsunami.
Like that, right?
Yeah, well, if you take a look at disasters now, okay,
Yeah.
volcanic
This
eruptions
show.
take place on the scale of centuries. But earthquakes, we are overdue for a big one in California and Tokyo. And so in our lifetime, we'll probably see one or more of these great cities reduced to near rubble. And we're just going to have to prepare for that fact.
He said Tokyo. He was pretty damn close.
Yeah,
close.
It was off the coast of
Tokyo, but-
Japan and sort of off the coast of Tokyo.
Yeah, I know.
That's pretty good, man. 11 months ago he said that. We're due.
And I just took a guess 2 places. I bet you in another interview he said, someplace New Jersey.
Yeah, that's all he does.
Chechnya.
He just names every place.
Or I guess you're right. I mean, if you're playing the odds in Vegas and you would pick California and fucking
Japan. Ring of Fire.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
What was
that
Dr.
was no big
Steve's
deal.
fucking rebuttal? It was going to be a meteor strike.
Yeah. Well, predicting an earthquake. Yeah, it's really good science. Just saying maybe it'll happen.
That's exactly
Everybody
what he
knows
does.
that earthquakes happen. So, I guess he's Nostradamus, and you can just call him when you need your Valtrex refilled, as opposed to me or somebody in my profession.
Oh, shit. That's great.
We can predict these things with a certain amount of accuracy. But he just hates Kaku.
Oh, he really does.
If Kaku said Cleveland, Ohio, and some other weird, obscure place, then it would be impressive.
Yeah.
I'm backing off that prediction. You're right. California and Japan. Okay.
Yeah.
That would be number 1 and number 2 for the big earthquake, right?
Yeah.
I have a system for predicting earthquakes, Gregory.
Oh. What is it?
I take a nickel and I stand it on its end right by the end of the table. And if it falls over, you better duck.
What would ducking do?
I don't know, because then the things won't fall on you, I guess. I haven't been in one yet. I don't know what to do. But one time the nickel fell over and I got under the table. But then I realized my uncle had just knocked it off. And he went, why are you down there, Teddy? Get over here. He fooled me.
Your uncle?
Yes, my Uncle Paul fooled me. I thought there was an earthquake. He said, quick, breathe through this. My mother was picking a meatloaf up off the floor. Her lover had gotten angry and thrown it at her. A full meatloaf.
Did she deserve it?
I don't know. She was just talking about hamburgers. And her lover said, bitch, because he was an African-American gentleman.
Oh, okay.
He said, bitch, shut up about motherfucking hamburgers. And he threw a meatloaf at her. The meatloaf slammed into the side of her head and gave her stitches.
She had to get stitches?
She had to get stitches. I was just terrorized. I said, oh, mother, be careful. I thought the earthquake got her. I'm like, meatloafs are falling from the sky. There's black feet by my face. Why are there African-American tootsies by my face?
Oh, shit.
Oh, I forgot your special friend is over.
My mother and I lay there on the floor for hours waiting for the tsunami.
Did it ever come?
I thought it did, but apparently her lover had thrown his wine at her. But I thought the tsunami had come.
It's just wine thrown in
It
her
was
face?
just wine. Because I was wondering, how come when the tsunami is purple and there's a glass after it? I didn't understand what happened. I was young.
Fuck.
Why would she stay with such a guy?
I don't know. Apparently he put it to her good. At least that's what he told me. He said, whenever I'm with that bitch, my meat don't loaf. And I laughed like I got the joke, but I didn't. I'm like, mother, this is one odd darky. What is he doing here?
Fucking.
It's not Jimmy. That's Ted.
Well, whoever it is.
You put a nickel up right by the edge of the table,
Right.
and if it falls off, there's an earthquake coming.
That's
I
Theodore.
don't think there's any scientific fact to
There
it.
certainly is. Have you ever seen a nickel stand up through an earthquake? An earthquake case. I'll sue you for defamation.
I better look out then.
Certainly better. Help, there's an earthquake. Get over here. Breathe through this, Teddy.
I don't understand the breathing.
I didn't either, but I did it.
For a tsunami,
I
probably.
didn't know, but I just did what I was told. It was very confusing. My head kept hitting the back of the table. He was wearing slacks.
Slacks?
Yes, they had meatloaf sauce on them. He loved Mother's meatloaf. Beverly Sheckler was known for her meatloaf.
Beverly Sheckler.
Up and down the block, they would rave about Mother's meatloaf, except her African-American friend. He said it tasted like shit, and he threw it at her. He said, bitch, the motherfucking meatloaf cold.
And she had to get stitches.
She had to get stitches. She had to go to the hospital. I thought she was injured in the earthquake. I dragged her by her bosom under the table with me. I grabbed her breasts and I pulled her to safety. And then I got meatloaf and ate it, but it had fur on it from the floor.
Hamburgers. An awful
She would
story.
talk about hamburgers a lot. She would say, well, today on Socks we had, and she would describe whatever incident had occurred. Not the most exciting stuff.
No, it doesn't
Do you
sound
know
right.
one time a pair of socks was missing? We heard about it for a month.
Oh, God. That doesn't sound exciting.
It certainly doesn't. Especially when Mother's drinking and telling you. It's 3 o'clock in the morning in my room telling me about it.
Oh, she hits the bottle?
Yes, she did.
What do the neighbors that talk about the meatloaf think about her mail company that she keeps?
I don't think they care for her very much.
No?
No, I think they think she lives by the river because they kept yelling "river lover."
Oh, maybe you're hearing wrong.
Yes,
But...
or maybe they thought that he was taller because they thought that she was a bigger lover. I didn't understand what they were saying.
Oh, yeah, again, you're probably something in your ear.
Yes.
With a piece of meatloaf.
I don't know what it was. Or they were yelling, "Go figure, mother," something like that. Go figure, mother.
Fucking Ted rules.
Yeah, Ted's got meatloaf all over the house. Looks like it was should be called a meatloaf emporium.
Emporium?
Does Ted have an emporium for Japan?
I certainly don't, Gregory.
Okay, just
Ted went off on a tangent.
He sure did.
Holy shit.
That's called limping to the finish line.
Nah, 2.5 minutes. Let's
I'm
go.
just
We could do
beat.
this. We could do this. 2.5 minutes. We could do this.
You don't want 2.5 minutes because you ain't going to get Ted no more.
Oh, well, why don't we end the show early then? Where's Jimmy going to be?
Jim will be in Boston doing the Wilbur the Pig Theater. It's like I don't know something. And then it's called Despicable, the
Right.
CD or something. And I don't know what you do. You get it in stores.
You get it in stores.
Something.
Or something.
Boo.
Boo.
What?
Boo.
You know what? I'll go to E-Rock. E-Rock, what's going on in the 10 o'clock hour?
Rolling.
What?
They're never,
What's going on in
does
there?
he even listen to our show?
We were listening. Roland just wouldn't stop talking.
Oh, no.
All right, we get it.
Me love food. I love when he yells, me love food.
E-Rock, be honest. You didn't even know we were going to.
No, I did. I was sitting right here looking at you. But Roland kept yapping to whoever
at
else
you.
was in the room here. 10 o'clock, we got Billy the Bass Man. We're going to highlight Snoop's last appearance from The Wire on our show.
Only appearance.
And
Only appearance, right.
Carrie Byron from Mythbusters. We're going to feature some highlights from that.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
And it's the anniversary of that Pamela girl who sang The Sign on the show.
What?
Oh, she was great.
I saw the sign.
saw the signs.
Opens up my eyes. All this love is demanding.
Well, why can't I play it?
I saw the swines. And it opened. She was
I
so
know.
bad.
I don't know where it is. I want to play it. You guys will play it?
Love that.
Yeah, we're going to play. We made her come in and perform it live in front of an audience in the studio.
Are you going to play the original, though, too?
We could do both if you want.
Of course. Say it started with this, and then we had her come in and do it live. That's what you do.
I would start E-Rock. You play them both. I got to go soon because apparently I got to talk to Sammy on the way out the door. Gonna rush to the elevator, talk to Sammy.
I heard you do that. That was hilarious. We want the illusion that we're just still doing show as we go to the elevator.
The illusion.
But Jimmy decided to tear down one of the walls.
No. I got to talk to Sammy on the way to the elevator.
Jim, you got a second on the way out?
Yeah, I'm in a rush. Let's get to the on the way out, but I'm getting my coat or something. Okay, we'll rush out of here.
All right,
Before
why
we
don't
get the elevator.
Before I get the
why don't we
elevator.
get the fuck out of here? Thanks, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Jimmy, you going to be here tomorrow?
I am till 8:30, and then I have to go. I'm shooting for the Tonight Show this week.
All right, so we get a little Jimmy time this week. That's nice. All right, stick around for the 10 o'clock hour. It's so worth sticking around now that we finally decided to produce that hour. So, all right.
Rob it,